Hello, I'm Eric Hill, and I've written the book What Preachers Never Tell You About Tithes and Offerings. This evening, we're going to continue with the discussion, Why Do You Tithe? Part 2. Now, I've written down a few things. I just want to briefly give you something to think about. The first reason why some people, a lot of people, tithe is to be blessed. They give 10% of their money to an institution, a religious institution, so that they will be blessed by God. And this means they're going to get things like jobs, promotions, more money some way or another, maybe a good marriage, um, friends, some breakthrough in life, health, something like that, some good thing to happen. And I just wonder, isn't it funny that unbelievers, people who do not serve God, don't even believe in God, many of them, they get these things for free. They don't serve God at all. And yet they get marriages, they get yachts, they get airplanes, they get food, they get clothes, money, all kinds of things. The things that we are believing God for purportedly, we're cutting a check to purchase these things mystically and spiritually through a religious system. They're getting these things just by working hard. Some people may be doing things illegally to get it, but even if they are, how can they get something through some other way? And we have to pay somebody down here 10% of our gross income. So some people are tithing because they're trying to get a blessing from God. It's not necessarily because they love God, it's because they see it as a good deal. I was once told that by a person, this is a good deal. This person was looking at it as a business transaction, and that's what a lot of Christians and so-called Christians do. They feel that by giving God some money or giving somebody some money in the name of God, that in some way it's going to release some blessing. So they do it to get a blessing. The second thing is to get protection. What's the Malachi 3:10? You give 10%, and I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes. Yet, and I know I'm not supposed to say this, but look at a typical church, and you'll see a lot of different people there in a lot of different conditions in life. And you'll see a lot of people who are not being blessed. And these people are not being protected. Matter of fact, they have accidents, they have sicknesses, they have diseases, they're victims of crime, they lose jobs. All of the negative things that affect humanity, they suffer the same things. Yet they're cutting a check to ward off evil. And I'm just going to throw this out there. This is just like some type of ancient ritual. Somebody, paying a witch doctor to keep them from the demons, or sprinkling some dust over here, or hanging garlic over there. It's a superstition. It doesn't work. Look around you. Those of you who are giving money for blessings, giving money for protection, look at yourself. Stop listening to the testimonies of those people who tell you, look, I've been giving money and look how it's blessed me. How do you know? Because for every person that can say they received a blessing from Almighty God because they gave some man 10% of their income, there's 100 people that can say, I received more than that. And I didn't give any preacher my money. Okay, next thing. Here's one. To receive praise from people. A lot of people tithe because it makes them look good. You ever been in those churches where someone gets up to give a testimony? They get up to tell how they gave their tithe to God and God blessed them. Well, you know what they get out of that? They get to pat their own backs. Now, as I wrote in my book, this is a slick way for people to say, look, I'm a tither. And preachers love these types of testimonies because they know that people who listen to this type of testimony will be more prone to give. So they encourage these types of testimonies because it's a good fundraiser. The other thing is to get or keep a church job. I know, but there are some people that they give 10% of their income to the church, not necessarily because they believe in the so-called tithe, but because this is the price of getting a job at the church. Now, here's the deal. In a lot of these churches, let's take, for example, you want to be an usher or work in the nursery with the children. You want to be in the parking lot ministry. You have to pay 10% to work for free. I'm serious. If you want a job at a church to work for free, they would charge you 10% of your income. Or in other words, are you a tither? The other thing is, if you are a paid employee of the church, you have no choice. There are many churches, they will charge you 10% of your money, and they will even make you fill out a deposit, a direct deposit form, so the money can go to them directly. Now, I don't know your heart, but I hear you saying, I do this because I love God, but I also know that some of these dynamics are real. Now, you tell me you're giving this money because you love God. But the truth is, you know that the church you go to, the moment you stop giving 10%, that pastor that you believe loves you with all of his or her heart, they're going to sit you down because they charge you 10% for their love. 10% is the sign that you love God. And if you stop giving them that money, they will put you on the list. And I'll talk to you about the list in another video. Just a little something to make you think. Thank you.